Hello. This is some sort of pond here behind the little dog run house.
That has nothing in it. We can't even see. Ladies and gentlemen's room and a locked door.
Yeah, the house is nothing, but there are restrooms if you need them. But there's a waterfall and then a sluice over to this house where there's a water wheel on the side. Can they see the red water wheel?
Oh yeah, I can see it. So I think I read earlier that that was a grist mill.
Probably.
And probably with the waterfall.
But there's also this bridge across. There's stairs going down here. And this bridge goes across and there's a walking path up halfway up that hill. And it circles all the way around.
Is that a dogwood?
Oh, that's a beautiful dogwood.
You see, y'all see the dogwood?
Love the dogwoods. And it goes around here to the right and comes back to the front of the house with across a footbridge that goes over the
Yeah,
creek
you
here.
can see the nice restraint on the
and look, it's almost like the water's coming out of the hill over here, honey. See this crevice?
Yeah.
It's dripping. Probably doesn't show up on video, but it's dripping off that ledge above the crevice. But
you know what that is?
Condensation, more than likely. I don't see a source, and the ground is
That's
not
the
wet.
cave. That's a cave.
I'm sure it is, but
Alabama is filled. I saw dripping water. North Alabama is filled with limestone caves. In fact, there's a section in Huntsville that is supposed to be haunted, and I'll tell you that haunted story. And it's built on all these speakeasy caves that were in that area. And I met a girl one time when I had my resume service, and she absolutely did not want to talk about it. But when she would go in her house, big potted plants would throw themselves across the room, and whenever she'd go to the sink, she'd get really sick. And finally, she talked to the previous owner, who wanted to sign and close the property that same day. She asked him if he had any previous encounters with any ghosts, and he acted like he just got caught. And yeah, so he had it. Then she talked to several of the other people that own houses, and they were having the same things happening to them. And finally, she got the psychic that worked with the Huntsville Police Department. And of course, police departments don't make it well known that they work with psychics. Anyway, she got that psychic to come in and clear the house and send them out into the yard. And that's where they stayed, and that's how she was able to go back in her house. She actually had a day job, and then she got a job at night working at a pet store, all because she did not want to go home to her haunted house. And there's a big black bumblebee flying around. So
let me tell my story, my haunted house story, where the lady she heard all these noises in the basement all the time, and she didn't know what to do, and she finally, an engineer came out, and it was simply because of the cave system that was under that neighborhood. It was bringing in the road noise from the highway and echoing up through her basement. It was all just cars.
Cars do not throw a big potted plant.
But listen, the water that's dripping off that ledge, the hill's not wet. There's nothing coming out of the rock. That's condensation.
I know, it's from a cave.
I know, and it's so cold up under that ledge that the water's just dripping down.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, I guess that's the end of this little video.
I'm so scared.